All right, y'all, that time of the year. If you're in the NBA 2K, I want to get you the six, the jump shots, everything you need to go out there and have an advantage on your competition. Go over to NBA2KLabs.com right now. Use my code BASHWORLD, and I'm going to save your money, and you're going to have this top secret stuff. I'm telling you, you're going to have the sauce, all right? I got you. Lucky. Yes, sir, man. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you locked in on your goals. Locked in on your life, locked in on anything that you're trying to do that you really want to get done. Lock in. Time don't waste for nobody. It don't wait for nobody. Don't waste no time. Go for what you need to go for. Trust me, bro. Trust me, man. I'm going to give y'all this two-way post creator, right? But I just want you to know, man, I want to spark the mind, the idea that you got. You don't have to use the bill exactly the way I make it. But the goal is for me to give you the idea of your template. You feel me? So that's what we doing here. We ain't gatekeeping. I'm going to give you everything I got, and I want y'all to give me everything y'all got. Pause. You know what I mean? But, yeah, smash that sub. All right, we going to get into it, man. We going to make this two-way post creator. I got y'all. You feel me? All right, let's get... Oh, my God, man. My whole groove is messed up. All right. One more time. Lucky. Yes, sir, man. Welcome back to my channel, man. You know what's up, man. I need you to be locked in. Y'all know what's up. I need you to be locked in on your goals, your dreams, and aspirations, everything. School, work. If you're an athlete, man, get to it, man. Be locked in, because on NBA 2K26, we are locked in. Now, I'll tell you who ain't locked in, my Jets. I'm a Jet fan. I know this is NBA, but I'm a Jets fan, and my Jets been losing, so we ain't locked in. So I don't want you going out like the New York Jets, you know what I mean? Even though I love my Jets, I don't want you doing that. But back to the topic, all right? So today I'm going to give you a two-way post creator, and the reason why I'm giving you this bill, because my boy had this bill, and I'm like, yo, hold up, what bill you got? We was in a wreck, and he like, I got the two-way post creator. I said, I got to give it to my people. Now, there's people that be out there gatekeeping. They don't want you to have it. You know, a lot of people be like, nah, I don't want to give out my sauce. I'd be like, come on, bro. They'd be like, yo, Bash, I rock with you, so I'll give it to you. All right, so I actually seen this bill in motion, and that's what made me want to come here and give it to y'all. Now, I'm just trying to get y'all templates and ideas. So, you know what I mean? If an idea sparked from this bill, please, and you feel like you could take it to the next level, do so. You know what I mean? That's what I'm here to do. Each one teach one, all right? So we making a power forward, all right? The height is going to be 6'6", the weight is going to be 265, and the wingspan is going to be 6'11", all right? Now, I do detailed view, all right? The reason why I do detailed view is so I can see my body type potentials. Your body type for this build is firm, muscular, and, of course, burly, all right? And you get to see how far your max attributes could go, you know what I mean? Where the potential's at, what you could do. I kind of like this, you know what I mean? So if you're new, do it this way. Use detailed view. That's what I do, you know what I mean? Me personally, all right? Now, I cooked the sauce up already for you. So we're going to get straight to the parts that I like and what I don't like. And I'm going to be very honest and brutal with you, all right? So let's start off with the finishing. A close shot, 84. Driving layup, 95. Driving dunk, 75. Standing dunk, 85. And, of course, post control is at 87. Now, a lot of y'all will be like, man, why you know what I mean? The driving dunk is low. But I tell you what, the driving layup is high because we got physical finish on goal. We got layup mix matched on goal. I like that. And we got float game on purple. Now, I like the fact with your 6'6", right? So two of the main things you need to be able to do with a 6'6" power forward, I want you to be able to finish well. Well, actually, there's a few things, but finishing well is like the icing on the cake, and the speed, which we'll get to in a minute. But the finishing is very important, you know what I mean? Because you're going to be able to, you're going to have a couple steps faster than a normal power forward, you know what I mean? Unless you're playing a park or something. But if you're playing fives, you're going to be a little faster. You're going to have a little advantage. So I want you to be able to finish, you know what I mean? So at least you know you get to the rack, you know what I mean? And you ain't got no problems finishing because that driving layup is a 95. What's my boy from Cleveland? What's my guy out there? Spider. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. You know what I mean? He be out there. I feel like he got driving layup on 95. Y'all know what I'm talking about. My guy, he on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He the point guard, shooting guard. You know what I mean? Whatever you want to. Now, the driving dunk is low, but you got Aerial Wizard on gold. The posterizer is on bronze, entry level. But the standing dunk, you got Rise Up on silver, and you got Aerial Wizard on gold. Rocking with it. Love it, all right? Now, post control. This is where your build becomes that Michael Jordan-ish, Kobe Bryant-ish, because you got the post powerhouse, pardon me. I've been up working. It's crazy. Post fade phenom gold. You got unpluckable silver, and you got post up poet gold too. So I do like that on this build because I see a lot of people in the park getting into they like Kobe and Mike bag, and they just backing you down and then they fade away. Love it. I love it. You could do that with this build. That's what's fire about this build. Now, as far as the shooting, mid-range shot, three-pointer shot, free throw, man, 80, and a free throws at 83. Now, you can go to the rec, you can go to park, you can go to theater with this build, you can play five, you can do whatever. Proving ground, that's what's so cool about this build. You can go to each different, you can even play starter five with this build. You know what I mean? You got a free throw. That's important. You got a free throw. But the 80, mid-range, the 83, we got to get that right. I would probably pick the 3, use 5 of your cap breakers, and take that 83 to 85 because that's going to give you limitless range on bronze, which I feel like every build should have limitless range on it, me personally. You know what I mean? If you're a shooter. You know what I mean? So you don't get stuck. Unless you really maxed out other places, limitless range, I would put my limitless range, right? I would make sure, put my 3 to 85, get the limitless range, right? Now, remember, if you pick your 3 to 85, your Deadeye turns to silver. So now you got bronze, silver, and then for set shot specialist, I use my max plus 2, turn that to half. That's what I would do right there, all right? I hope I ain't say that too fast. It's pretty easy, but use your cap breakers right there on the 3-point shot. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. Now, you should have like 6 to 7 cap breakers, right? Right now. Some people got more. If you got more, you lit. But I feel like anybody, the minimum right now you should have is 85 cap breakers. You know what I mean? Something like that. So now that you did that, bada boom, bada bam. All right, now, let's move to the playmaking. Now, as far as pass accuracy being a 76, ball handle 77, speed 75, break starter, diamond, visionary, versatile visionary, silver is like the minimum, right? But I learned that 87 is where you need to be at. And 93 is like the luxury of passing. Like, oh my God, you got the Maybach of passing. Like, you got the Bentley of passing. You know what I mean? You got the Lamborghini of passing. But 87 is where it's like, oh, you dropping them dimes. 76 is like, oh, all right, you're not throwing the beach ball. Okay, you do got passing in your build. You know what I mean? That type of joint. So keep that in mind. I wouldn't do nothing here, though, but just know that. I realized that, too. They must have updated something, because I used to like 76. But 87, oh, I got that on my my Draymond Green type build, and I love it, boy. I'm having a blast, like OD fun, all right? So keep that in mind. Ball handle, you got Angle Assassin on bronze, handles for days on bronze, or entry level. You got strong handles, though, on purple. And then you got unpluckable on silver, you know what I mean? So you got some type of handles. If you want to know the best SIGs on NBA 2K26, go to 2K Labs, use my code BASHWORLD. We gonna get you right with them SIGs, all right? The best SIGs for you. I got you. Trust me, all right? Go to 2K Labs, use my code BASHWORLD on the checkout, and get those fire SIGs. The best. They running tests and all that, all right? I'm pitting you on, okay? All right, now, speed with ball, you got lightning launch. Lightning launch is always fire. Lightning launch is always fire, okay? You got that. So your playmaking fire. I ain't gonna say it's super fire. It's okay. It's okay. Let's move to defense, though. Let's talk about the defense. Now, interior defense, 74, that's fine. You 6'6". To be honest, you ain't really doing that too much interior, but it's good to have it so badges pop up. You know, you got paint patroller, you got post lockdown, even though they go take advantage of you because you short. You know what I mean? So, but that perimeter, yeah. This perimeter, this is where this is where you need to be. You know what I mean? So your perimeters are 82. You got Challenger on bronze, Immovable Force on bronze, Off-Ball Pest on gold, On-Ball Minutes on bronze, Pick Dodger on bronze. You do need to raise the Pick Dodger up. So if you want to, I don't know, man. I know that Challenger needs to go up. Hit that Challenger. Use a max plus 1 on your Challenger. Get that Challenger to go, please, okay? Pick Dodger, you don't really need it because you're power forward, but they do be setting screens and stuff like that. But I don't think that you would probably need. But that Challenger, yeah, pick that joint up, all right? And I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Glove and interceptor on bronze. If you know how to intercept, you good. If you had 3 more cap breakers, you could put it on there and it'll go to silver. Keep that in mind. If you got 3 more cap breakers after you use the 5 over there, if you got 8, you lit here because only 3 more get you, you know what I mean, silver interceptor. So that's pretty, you know what I mean, entry level stuff. But at least you got some kind of defense. Now the paint patroller, use a max +1 on that too. So you get it to silver minimum. Silver is minimum on that bill. On this bill right here, that I feel if you want to make it work, all right? That's how I feel about if you want to make it work. Now, as far as the rebounding, offensive rebounding is an 81, defensive rebound is a 66. I think that's not good at all. Me personally, I don't really like that. I can't rock with that. Now, I know every bill can't have a 99-3, but I mean, 99, I said 99-3, 99 rebounding, pardon me, but I feel like that's just not, I mean, it could work on the offensive side. You know what I mean? You got box out, silver, rebound chaser, silver. I think that needs to go up too. So if you got a max +1, another one, you put it on rebound chaser. Yeah, I feel like rebound chaser. Put it on rebound chaser. Your defensive rebounder is terrible. Like, that's terrible. You know what I mean? You're not grabbing no boards. You know what I mean? So you kind of potato down there, but that's what this bill is. You know what I mean? Like, as far as like, it's not the best rebounding. That's, you know, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not the best rebounding. You know, offensive wise, you'll be able to help your team. I feel like offensive rebounding is better if you know how to box out and stuff like that. But I do feel like it's missing a couple things there. But now for speed is at 81. Now, I feel like speed is your best attribute to have when you're short, right? Now, 81 gonna have you solid, all right? Your agility is 75. Your strength is up, though. Your strength is 86. So you got brick wall on silver. You got immovable force on silver. Physical finish we spoke about before on the finishing. Post lockdown, that's kind of low. That's very low. But you got, you know, so in the vert is a 75. So you can jump a little something and stuff like that. I do feel like the rebounding on here is a little shaky, but there are some key things and key components that I like about this build too. So I'm kind of on the wall with this build. Now, I already told y'all I was a 2-way post creator, so y'all already know. But I'm going to show y'all, you know what I mean? What your archetype is a 2-way post creator, okay? Now, I like this build. You know what I mean? I'm really worried about the rebounding. You know what I mean? So if you was to make this, maybe you might want to adjust the rebound a little bit. You got shades of Julius Randle, Larry Johnson, Sharif Abdul-Rahim, you know what I mean? Salute. Now, your go-to badges is float game, strong handles for days, layup mix master, top attributes of driving layup, post control, strength. You know what I mean? Your strengths on this build is sets powerful screens, quick rise into 2-hand dunks, get ahead in the fast break, glides into layups with control. Now, your weaknesses allow second chances for far too often because you ain't got no rebounding, all right? So that's how you make the 2-way post creator. Yeah, I mean, now my boy, he was doing his thing on it, but I definitely see some flaws that I would, you know what I mean, change or whatever the case may be. It's a cool build. It's a solid build. Let me know what y'all think of this build, man. Let's keep the dialogue going, the conversation flowing. Hey, listen, I got a song out called Yeah, You Got It. The video should be dropping real soon. Man, let me know y'all thoughts on this. All right, it's your boy Bash. Peace. The cameras flash. You see the drip. I'm signing autographs. I'm taking pics. I'm in my bag. I got some tricks. I do a jab. And then I switch. I tell them don't talk about it, be about it. Cause you ain't on my level, man, I doubt it. If I don't get this bucket, I'ma crash out. As soon as he see my numbers, he just passed out. And said, yeah, you got it, yeah, you got it, yeah, you got it, yeah, you got it. I was made for the game, let me tell you how I'm stepping. Got the sauce like Curry, I be shooting like I'm stepping. I just hit the buzzer for the game, look how I'm flexing. Triple, double, trouble, baby, look at how I'm shuffling. I go Rain Man on them like I'm Sean.